Fox 13 News at 9 starts now.
My mommy wouldn't get up. My mommy wouldn't get up. And when you hear your grandbaby say that, it's like the hardest thing in the world.
A 3-year-old is the only witness to a shooting that killed 4 people. Tonight, that child's mother is dead, her father dead, along with 2 of her mother's closest friends. Now, for the first time, we're hearing from the grandmother of that 3-year-old. They're all victims of what police think may have been a murder-suicide in Marshall County over the weekend. Thank you for being with us tonight. I'm Daryl Green.
And I'm Darcy Thomas. That mother spoke exclusively with Fox 13's Daniel Wilkerson. He joins us live tonight. Daniel, so what did she tell you?
I'll tell you, this was a hard one. One of the victims was her biological daughter. Another one of the victims was just like a daughter to her. She had lived with her since she had been in the 10th grade. Another one of the victims, those 2 girls' best friend. And I'll tell you, as I said, this was a rough interview here. Another one of their victims, as I said, was a best friend. The only survivor of this was a 3-year-old girl.
She's seen everything. She was in the car, and she says her mommy is dead. And she says Sade is dead and Vic is dead. She said all the time.
How does a 3-year-old process seeing her mother and her mother's 2 close friends gunned down right in front of her? The child's father, allegedly the shooter.
The officer did tell me that whoever was in the back shielded her under the seat.
Investigators in Marshall County believe 27-year-old Nathan Stewart fired the fatal shots. Deputies say that 3-year-old witnessed the murder of her mother, 23-year-old Siobhan Murray, 23-year-old Sade Trevino, and 23-year-old Victoria Pugh. Rita Finney, Siobhan's mother and the grandmother of the 3-year-old, says investigators believe Victoria Pugh is the one who shielded her granddaughter.
And that was the only reason she probably lived.
Finney says her daughter and the other 2 women in the car live in Memphis, but Stewart, the alleged shooter, and his family live in Holly Springs. So his mom was keeping the baby?
Yes.
Babysitting.
She was babysitting, yes.
But she says when her daughter and her daughter's 2 friends went to pick up her granddaughter, the child's mother and Stewart got into an argument.
I know the altercation started over the baby. It's probably you're not taking the baby, and I know it went left.
Finney says previous claims her daughter and the alleged shooter were engaged are incorrect.
In her heart, she just wanted Nalia to still know the other side of her family as well. And sometimes things just don't go well when you have a good heart and you try it.
At this point in the interview, I asked the mother what, if anything, she thought could be learned from all of this. She says first to young women who share custody of their children.
Make a meeting place at the police department, through a third party. Just be a little bit more careful. Don't argue with them. You don't know what people is capable of.
She has this message to parents.
Do something for your child if they're in a bad situation, abusive, verbally, just do something. I don't care if you have to get up, move with them. You won't be in my shoes, I promise you.
Back out here live tonight, you may recall we interviewed another one of the mothers of one of the victims just a few days ago. That victim was Sade, and you will recall that also was a pretty rough interview. Well, this mother says that she wants to talk to that mother. She says she just hasn't had the strength to do it just yet. Meanwhile, as I mentioned, one of the other victims, she said was like a daughter to her. She says she know that victim's mother died a while back, but she sure would like to speak with that family and give them their condolences. So just a sad story this is.
Daniel, as a parent, there are really no words. I know that the situation is just so tragic, no matter how you really look at it. But you also learned the alleged shooter, some years back, was convicted of a crime against the mother that you just spoke with.
Yes, in fact, we uncovered the documents, and the mother, when I spoke with her today, she said that the alleged shooter attacked her back in 2021. In fact, take a look. She showed us the scars she says that she still has from that attack. We're taking a look back at the alleged shooter's past criminal record. I'm working on that part of the story for Fox 13 News at 10. Darcy.
That is Fox 13's Daniel Wilkerson reporting live tonight. Thank you, Daniel.